I ordered this ATX power supply and it's the model KN850, and I picked this up for my sister who does a lot of gaming right now on the computer. So her computer is always overheating and just running a bit laggy. So I wanted to upgrade it for her as one of my Christmas gifts for her. And I picked this one up because it has really good features. So it has a fully modular design, which is something I personally was looking for. It also has really good capacitors. It has a silent cooling feature, which is really important if you have any problems with overheating, and even has a really good 5-year warranty, so it's really going to be made to last and durable. So I wanted to unbox it to see what it looked like because I'm super curious since I've never unboxed one of these before. So directly on top we have all the pieces here. So in this baggie here we have all of our cables. So let's take a look at some of those. So these are what the cables look like, and as you can see they are labeled. So you have this one that says CPU, and it is pretty thick, so let's take them all out. We have this one that says 600 watts, this one that says SATA, and the other side has some other model numbers as well. And then this says PCIe/E, and as you can see they're all the same thickness, so very thick and coarse. The other ones we have different endings as well, so another PCIe, and then this one has silent small markers here, so CPU, so another one of those. And then we have another one here, and this one is labeled, let's see, so these have smaller names here, and it says HYM, so I always have to look easy man to see exactly where and which cable will go where, but so far it feels pretty straightforward. PCIe, and then another one of those I just briefly opened. And then our last bundle in this bag here for cabling is this really thick one, and as you can see these have really large knobs here as well, so the same thickness on all of them, so super helpful. And then underneath there we have another thick cabling for plugging the device. We have smaller tools and zip locks here just to connect everything, make sure the thing's dangling. And then on the corners here we have service and safety manual for information, user manual, which I definitely have to look at once I get to installing. Now let's go on and take the main unit out of the box now. So it is quite heavy just from picking it up right out of the box, so I feel like that's a good sign. And this is what it looks like. So you have your fan here, which is also quite big. Have sturdy metal. Here you have all your inputs where you'll be plugging in all those cables that I just showed you. So simple enough. On the back side we just have information on the model, etc. So that's what that looks like. And then over here we just have the power button and the other cable insert where I'll be plugging in the thicker cable that it came with. And then you can briefly see underneath the mesh here where all the other pieces are that we need to run it, so that's visible and nice and clear. So overall, just from my experience and from someone who has never installed one of these but has a good eye for them, I feel like this feels like a really good option. It's super heavy and feels good quality. You have all your pieces ready to get started. It also has a fully compliant with the ATX feature. So it has a 12V and it has 5.1 connector. So I feel like it's going to get really good for high performance GPUs, and even is gold certified. So I feel like that's a good sign as well. So I'm going to go on and install this for my sister later on. But so far, and from what I know, I feel like this is a really good option if you're looking to upgrade your computer and make it work better.